Hello, I just thought I'd pop on and give my first thoughts about the new Rings of Power teaser, what was uploaded by Prime Video about 2 hours ago now. I've only watched it once or twice in full, but just thought I'd give some of my initial impressions. And I think, first off, it's by far the best content we've had so far from the folks at Amazon. This definitely a lot better than the stills we were shown initially and the sort of Empire article in the first teaser. I think this would go a long way to sort of allay people's fears that it looked too generic and cheap and just sort of sci-fi channel level fantasy. It looks a lot more in line with the films, I think. Probably more like the Hobbit trilogy in terms of the look, as it's a lot more polished than Lord of the Rings was, but at least it looks like they've learned from the mistakes of The Hobbit and we're going to have some practical walks, at least in the close-ups, rather than PS2 graphics, Azog and Bolg, what were just shocking. But the short-haired elves as well, I don't think they're going to be an issue. I reckon they might even address why some of them have different hair lengths in the show. Just an inkling. Might be a little nod to the sort of fans or the so-called haters, what were complaining about that initially. Also, in regard to the diversity of the cast, I don't think that would be too much of a problem as long as the actors are good and the characters fit into the storyline. I think it would be fine. And another thing from the outside, the Harfoots, probably the thing that the show could have done without the most, but here's hoping they're not in it too much, and if they are, they're fully fleshed out, well-written characters, what sort of earn the right to be featured in this show. But I'm fully looking forward to it now. I've been all over the place from apathy to thinking it looks terrible, but count me in.